All right, a Freilich Purim to everyone. So Rav Bina, who organises the annual Purim message, what normally happens is he tells me I've got something amazing planned, and then we rock up here, and then he tells me something at the last minute that has changed somehow, and we have to make it work. This year, he's done one better. He's not here, and he's left us to figure out what to do. So we're here in the Bina house with Rav Bina, Rabbanit, and I'm here. Not, as usual, I'm not sure why I'm here, but we're going to ask a couple of questions and hear a message from the Rav and the Rabbanit. But before we do that, it would be a good idea to, I think, ask the Rav and the Rabbanit. Really, this year, I mean, normally we have a Purim message, and Rav Bina's put on his baseball cap, and we're feeling Purim's in the air, and Tanis Esther, Purim's coming up, on the one hand. On the other hand, here we all are. Most people, on some level, don't feel like going overboard. Maybe there's the concept of the avoda, of being happy on Purim this year, is more powerful than ever. So maybe question one would be, how do we have Purim in a year like this one?
As I will take the question, usually ladies first. I will take the question because just now somebody called me from Cleveland. Eliyahu Sokolov, one of the alumnus with two children studying yeshiva, one is second year. And he asked me this question: how you celebrate Purim this year? And I answer him, you called the wrong person. Because my mother passed away in Shushan Purim 25 years ago, Malki.
Approximately.
25 years ago. And I heard once from the biggest philosopher, from guy in the world today, but is Malki is a teacher in Matan, Rav Epstein Sheikhye. He said, the name of Purim is the confusing, he said, Beivrit, Chag HaBilbul. How do you say Bilbul?
Festival of Confusion.
Confusion. You get up from the shiva. My mother's funeral was 11 o'clock in the morning. No spading except I said thank you to the doctors and everybody. You bury her. Right after the bury, you go to a shura. Nichum Avelim. You take off the shirt because it's Yontel. And usually first day of Avelus you don't put tefillin. You go home, you put tefillin, Kriyas HaMegillah. One of the Edelstein, I don't remember which brother read to be the Megillah. Seudah, you don't sit Shiva, but it's part of the Shiva. Everything confusing, this is our life. It's not easy. But I would say, as the soldiers want us to be happy, and the soldiers would got killed for sure wants us to be happy, life continue. Life continue. This is the beautiful Filchos Avelus. What hurts me more, I would say my side, but I'm not religious. I have machlekes with my wife. I think so. About this.
Only one.
I'm not about giyus everybody to the army, all the yeshiva bochum. I would do selection, some yes, some not. What bothered me, I learned 10 years in Ponevezh. I spent my life with Charedim. I know them yashar ve'afuch. I don't hate Charedim, but I know them. In 1967, Reb Chatzke Levenstein, I still remember, spoke a lot about Noseh be'olim chavero. And Reb Chaim Shmulevitz also spoke about this a lot. It doesn't exist by the Charedim, in the big numbers. No. Hurts me. I remember when my two sons, Moshe Olav Shalom and Yaakov, was in Lebanon, First Lebanon War. And both of them, they are inside for 6 months. We didn't sleep at night. You worry, you're making your pants, what you said in Hebrew. And I asked my Haredim friend, today's difference in this part. Why don't daven for my soldiers? Give me the name. I said, go tell, I don't care. Moshe and Yaakov. I care all the soldiers. The Alshech, the Mforshim of Sfasemes, bringen Alshech. And the Alshech asked, why? Kosh Baruch didn't destroy Amalek. Kosh Baruch can do what he wants to do. Like he did October 7, he can do to us what he wants to do. Rich, I'm talking to the video Purim, I will call you back. You just called me again.
Rich called you?
Yeah, again.
You said Eliyahu. Okay, I got it.
No, I said no.
No, you said Rich, 2 sons in yeshiva.
Yeah.
But I think you said
Bekitzer.
No, it doesn't matter.
Al-Shechesk.
We have it on camera, we can verify after.
Okay, not scared. Al-Shechesk. Kosh Baruch can do what he wants. Mochatim Chesecher Amalek. Why Kosh Baruch didn't finish that? Al-Shechesk, I don't know what the answer, but I have my answer. Am Levadat Ishkon. This will stay forever. Mochatim Chesecher Amalek is a part of Am Levadat Ishkon. Part, you cannot separate them. You cannot separate them. And like the Rambam in Negeret Teiman write, as the reason as Am Levadat Ishkon, they're jealous us. I ask every time boys in Yeshiva, how many of you, especially beginning of the year, happy to say the brocha Shelo Asani Goy? I'm nothing against Goy. I'm not racist. They are human beings like us, Chochma Bagoyim Tami. But we say Shelo Asani Goy. Shelo Asani Ish, I don't say B'simcha. They have 20 shoes, they have 20 hats and Sheidalach. I have every time the white shirt and the black pants. Very boring life. No makeup, no shmakeup. But Shelo Asani Goy, I say B'simcha. And I ask the boys, how many really happy Shelo Asani Goy? Beginning of the year, not too many answers. The end of the year, after Purim, I hope so. And now with October 7, it's scary. Who thought to go to Holocaust again? I still remember asking my mother, Ima, lama אין לך משפחה? למה לאבא אין משפחה? There was a few relatives in America, but this before the phone and the video. Why we don't have family? They never told me Holocaust. Who would dream about this? It will happen again. They love to kill us. But Purim is Purim, we have to be b'simcha. Drunk, I never got drunk. I watched my father with Alzheimer 10 years. This is enough. Yeah.
I tell you, everything is different now. It's a different world. Now, when I daven in the morning, I have to say, it was hard in the beginning when, after October 7th, when we lost so many lives, especially so many young lives, to say, Kol Haneshama Tehalelka. It was hard. All the Psukei de Zimra, it was hard. The bakashas were easier when we asked Hashem. But but every day, that's part of our tefillah. It's part of our tefillah. And we have to think, b'chol zot, all those, let's say, whatever, 1,000 were killed, there's another 100,000 that Baruch Hashem weren't killed. You know, that we praise Hashem on that. And we our bakashot, machnia zedim, the tzaddikim now. I think of the chayalim when we say mechin mitzadei gaver, the soldiers walking, all the ptsuim, barei refuot. Like it's our whole davening. I think I think everybody's. I hope is heightened. There's so many more. I know they're saying Tehillim and everything. It's a different world. It's a different tefillah. And I think Purim the same thing. It means basically we say the same words. We say the same words in our davening, but I think we think, I definitely think different. I have different kavanot.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You didn't get this question when Moshe passed away?
No, I also thought maybe not to say. And then I thought in what's it, Nishmat, you say there that all the machalot, that Hashem helps us with all the machalot, and it was, I added in quietly to myself, in thought, except for Maishi, you know what I'm saying? Yes, it was hard. Yes, I had the same thing, but still, b'chazot, we have what to thank Hashem for. Even if we have what to be sad for, and that we're upset with Hashem, but Sachakol, He helps us a lot, and Sachakol, He can, and the Sachakol, this is what was meant to be, and this is our davening, this is our halacha, this is what we say. But it can change. It doesn't mean that it can't change interpretations. It can't change in your mind kavanot. No, like let's say matir asurim. Right? When you would say it, matir asurim. But now, when we say matir asurim, 134 hostages, matir asurim. It's the same words that we said every day for 70 years. You're a little bit younger, Rabbi May, right? But matir asurim now, Ozer Yisrael b'gvura. It's a whole different. It's a different world. It's a different davening. I think it'll be a different Purim. But Baruch Hashem, we've done a lot against Amalek. We're really fulfilling the commandment, right? Machot Timcha. We're trying. Hashem, we need a little more help with Hamas. Whatever. We're really trying, and we have to, celebrate what we've done. And that we need more Yeshuot, whatever, more Tefillot, read the Megillah, see what happened there, see how we could improve ourselves, see what we can do. But we're happy for the Yeshuot that Hashem brought us, and the Megillah and Sudat Purim. We definitely have the Achdut in Am Yisrael is at a higher level, Baruch Hashem, than what it was. I think we were at an all-time low.
Can be much better.
Right, what?
Can be much better, but it's still better than what it was a year ago, with all the demonstrations and everyone fighting against the other. It was we were at a very low. We're getting a little bit better. Yesterday they announced,
yeah,
as Meretz came part of the coalition in Tel Aviv.
Don't talk politics now. Yeah.
And what they ask?
Yeah.
Fighting against Duchanim of Tefillin, across from high school.
בסדר.
סרט רציני.
כן.
אפשר להצטרף.
Yeah, say hi, Rina. Come say hi.
Who am I saying hi?
We don't
All
know.
the alumni.
We're also making this up as we go along.
Okay,
I'm
what?
supposed to stand.
Hi.
Hi, Purim
This is
Sameach.
right now our daughter-in-law came in, Rina. She just went to say hi to everybody.
Purim Sameach.
Yeah, okay, so another few minutes here, Rina. Is Baruchi here?
עצרנו אצל חנן ואסתי, כי גם עוד מעט הוא יבוא.
Okay, because I bought
שמה יותר מעניין.
הוא רוצה להיות שם עוד קצת.
What?
אז אמרתי לו שיכול להיות שם.
כן. Okay, but take yourself if you want something. Yeah. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. I think that the Purim will have a heightened meaning with all this, with so much Amalek around us. It was more hidden, the Amalek. We knew that Hamas and this, but we didn't realize.
My Chavrusa today told me his son got dress Roy in Bet Shemesh to a pilot, in the Air Force, and they kicked him out from Cheder. Go home. Cannot rest to Chayal.
Okay, בסדר, Aaron, you talk.
Hurts!
Anyway, that
בחדר של הבן שלי כולם היו חיילים. כולם. אפילו היה שם
You
אחד
sent
גדול
that
עם
from
רובה.
Cheder.
right, that modernity.
Someone showed me today a costume that the half is madim, is a uniform, and half is like black trousers, a jacket, and a hat like that. And then someone said it's a yeshiva hesder.
That's good. They give us half.
What other question you have, Rabbi?
All right, so just a small correction there. The Rabbanit said that they've been saying these tefillos for about 70 years, and I'm a little younger. I'm much younger. Just want to correct that. Okay, fine. Now, so we thought that who's we? Rabbanit making this up as he goes along. He's sent me messages. He's not even here. So the idea was to ask questions to each of the Rav and the Rabbanit about what the other one would say, and then the other one will say if they got it correct or not. Okay?
I didn't understand what you said.
It doesn't matter.
He's going to ask you what I think about something.
And then
you're going to say.
Okay, fine.
And I have to answer.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
And you have to answer for me.
You don't have to answer.
Yeah.
Only if you want to say what you think, Rabbanit. Sometimes you say what you think. Okay, so fine. So here's the right. What is the Rabbanit's favorite masechet?
I think so. Bometzia and Ksubas.
If you had to choose one,
Bometzia.
Yeah, he's right. Absolutely.
one for one.
Absolutely.
All right. I actually know the answer to this question, I think. Rabbanit, what is Rav Bina's favorite masechta?
I think to both.
Ksubas, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Correct.
Okay, we got it.
Someone asked me what we learned in yeshiva. I said we learned ksubas, bab metzia, ksubas, kedushin, ksubas.
I really think we have to do Ksubas from bet till the end.
In my share, that would take only about 46 years.
In Panavish, look, different generation. Machzor before me, how do you say Machzor in English?
The class.
Before me, they got in Shur Yoimi, pay bet. In my year, Lamed Gimel.
You slowed everything down, Aaron. You talk too much.
Okay, so we're 2 for 2 here. Okay, Vatara we've done. Fantastic. Okay, this is another question. This is from Rav Beda. I don't get the blame for any of this. What is the Rabbanit's favorite joke?
Joke?
Yes.
I don't know myself.
That's how I thought this was going
Bad
to go.
joke. If she'd be happy. If I said laughing for my family.
Rabbanit, does Rabbanit have a favorite joke?
Laughing for my family.
All right, great. I'm counting that because I'm making this up as I go along. It's 4 for 4. Right. Very good. By the way, Rav Beda asked this thing we spoke about last year, Chat GPT. You can ask the internet.
Wait a minute, I just want
what it thinks, and
Okay,
it gave
I wanna
answers for
see-
you.
Oh, I want to say about a joke that this year we have a double Adar, and my birthday happens to be in Adar. So, we usually celebrate because it's always Yutet Adar after Purim. So usually celebrate after Purim. So my whole life I've celebrated Adar Bet. Yeah. Anyway, that's what was at one time. Now everyone's getting, this one does Aleph, this one does Bet, this one does both, this one does none. I don't know. Everyone goes crazy. So my husband decides because his mother died on Purim, he's going to do it twice. Commemorate his mother's yahrzeit, Adar Aleph and Adar Bet. I started thinking, his mother, the yahrzeit, he does twice. The wife, who's living, his mother, she... Eloy Neshama and everything, but she's not the wife, the birthday. So I think it was already chaf. I even forgot my Adar Aleph birthday. But all of a sudden I started, so I said to him, Aaron, if
You called me.
I called you, yeah, to remind you. You didn't even know that it was my birthday. So I told him, it was Yotet Adar Aleph. You didn't celebrate my birthday. So he said, Echad Efes. He said I was right, and he made a reservation. He said I should make the reservation, but I told him, no, if it's a gift from you, you have to make the reservation. Baruch Hashem. And we went out for dinner. You know, so everyone should know, anyone who has a birthday still coming up in Adar, we have to celebrate it twice.
Nice.
Yes.
Chad Efes.
Right.
Do we
So
add
I don't
that?
know if that's a joke
So
exactly.
it's 3-2 now.
Yeah.
It's not 2.
It's okay.
Okay, fine. Okay, now, this is a strange question, because, well, they're not mine, so it's okay. Politicians. Who is Bina's favourite politician?
Favorite?
Yes. And yes.
Favorite? Oh, it can be someone dead, right? Menachem Begin.
We're making this up together.
Yeah, okay. Menachem Begin.
Is that right, Rabina?
Huh?
Menachem Begin was your favourite politician?
In the older time, younger time was chairman of the Knesset. She doesn't remember him, Kaddish Luz.
All right, that's already. That was before I came to Israel.
Yes.
So in other words, Rabbanit's correct.
Yes.
Got it. And Rabina, who is the Rabbanit's favourite politician? Favourite politician?
I don't like politics altogether.
I know she used to love Mrs. Lavi.
Who? Nah.
I don't.
No, I don't. Yeah.
Okay, good. Right. What does that even mean? I'm not asking that.
Yes.
Okay. What is the Rabbanit's favourite outfit?
What do you mean outfit?
See, that's it. You're going to be
Outfit,
problematic.
clothes.
I beg
Yes.
you. Okay.
No,
Bed,
what's your
whatever-
favorite store?
Whatever make
And
it
what's that-
skinnier.
What's her favourite?
Very good answer.
Is that right?
Excellent. Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
What's her favourite store? Now we
I'll
got
tell you-
another question.
Wait, I'll tell you, no. And for our first date, and this is also important for all the women listening, the first date, I wore a dress that really, it was an okay dress, but I felt I looked very skinny in it. And then, which I don't know if I didn't, but my husband was very worried that I didn't have money and I wore such a terrible dress because he never understood why. Like everybody said, he came up, he got a whole new suit and this, whatever. I don't know, $100, $200 in my dress, I don't know, for $10, whatever. So I think only a few years later I told him the secret why I wore. He said, why did I wear such a schlumpy
But
dress?
I told you it's an ugly dress.
Okay, yeah, you told me it's an ugly dress, but
Clean dress.
You didn't tell me right away. You told me
No,
a few years later.
few years.
Few years. So
Usually you
if
step from your
you're
wife.
gonna if you're gonna talk against your wife's clothing, wait a few years, guys. Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'll keep waiting.
Yeah.
Okay, so and if does Rabbanit have a favourite store? We just had a question.
Oh, yeah.
No? What's the Rabbanit's favourite store? Favourite clothes store?
Whatever she get good prices.
Oh, okay, but I like Ronan.
She like Ronan Chen.
Ronan Chen. Okay.
Mamila.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's Rabina's favourite outfit? No,
Lately, he likes the vest. Lately, he likes to wear the vest. He definitely, I'll tell you what, he doesn't like to wear a suit and a hat.
right.
Okay. He likes more sporty. He likes to look young. Likes to get glasses. He wants to look young. The boys think he's young.
Is that right,
pretty.
Rabina?
Huh?
Is that right?
Yes.
What's Rabina's favourite store?
Store. He hates stores. He hates all stores, especially ones I go into.
Okay. Now, fine. Now,
Do you have a favorite store?
No.
right. Rav Beida's arrived to take responsibility. Okay. Does Rabina have a favourite colour? And if he does, what is it?
Not really. Favorite color? Maybe green. I don't.
Apart from the dress.
Yeah.
Is that right, Rabina?
What?
A favourite colour? Thought so.
I don't know.
And does the Rabbanit have a favourite colour?
I told you before, whatever make her good look.
No,
Skinny.
but there's a color I like.
She used to love yellow.
Yellow.
We used to have our kitchen yellow.
Right.
And our first car was yellow, Volkswagen.
Yeah, we like yellow.
Yellow
I like-
Volkswagen.
Yes, I like yellow.
All right, excellent. This is actually really good. Well done, Rav Beida. Food. Does the Rabbanit have a favourite food? Brackets. We all know what Rabina's favourite food is, but we're going to ask. Does the Rabbanit have a favourite food?
Tuna fish.
Tuna fish. Is that right?
Okay. Right. I mean, I like coffee better, but tuna fish is for
Tuna
food.
fish. Coffee
Yeah,
is
tuna
not
fish.
food.
I know. You're right.
All right, now let's see if Rabbanit knows the answer to this question. Does Rabbanit know Rav Bina's favorite food?
I think it's Rebbitzin, what's her name now? He can't eat so much of it. Rebbitzin Cheshin's potato kugel.
Well, Rav Bina's
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
I would
Okay.
say.
Is it still Haagen-Dazs?
Yes, Haagen-Dazs.
only Haagen-Dazs.
I said a famous joke. After my 120, when I be on the floor b'Chever Kadisha, and they will give me ice cream, I will open my mouth. But
Yeah,
not
but I-
katzefet.
But I thought, Aaron, because you can't eat the potato kugel because it has a lot of salt, you like it more than the ice cream, which you can eat. But okay, I didn't, it's okay.
All right,
I don't have to
what
get everything right.
is Rav Bina's favorite thing to complain about?
Favorite thing to complain about? Complains a lot about a lot of.
That's why it's difficult. These are difficult questions.
Yeah.
It gets difficult, these questions.
Yeah, that's a little hard. I tell you, in truth, in his deeply in the neshama, he's very upset, and he complains when the boys, when he feels a boy could do better, and the boy isn't trying enough. He's like, I'm trying with this boy, that boy. He wants them, because you could only take the horse to the water thing. You can't drink for the horse. It bothers him when the boys don't make that extra step and make that extra effort. I think. I don't know.
Is that right, Rav Bina?
Yeah.
Has that changed over the years? How much
Also,
effort you got?
I will say Hanan complain as now I don't have patience like I used to have.
And the boys themselves, though, have they changed in the generations?
The boys change a lot.
When I was in yeshiva, Rav Bina said, every 5 years is a new generation. Then it went to every 2 years as a new generation. Then it went to every year as a new generation. So I'm assuming that in the year of yeshiva,
I will
we
say
see...
what the Rav Perlmutter used to say, every year is new yeshiva.
And what does the Rabbanit like to complain about?
It's hard to collect money for Matan.
Is that right?
I guess.
If you don't want the Rebbitzin to complain anymore, make a donation to Matan.
Link below.
Link below.
That was not planned. Don't think.
But you'll take it.
Well, yeah, we give to Nativ Aryeh too.
If you can give one sentence, one theme that is the Rabbanit's mission in life, what would it be?
To create women scholars. As women teach women. I'm very strong against men teaching women. Except Rav Nevitzal, because he's teaching women in closed eyes.
Is that right, Rabbanit?
Right, I didn't need that whole edition, but it's enough.
Well, we said one that we can only take the first sentence.
Right.
If you can get a sentence that expresses Rav Bina's life mission.
Look, he likes a challenge to take a boy who has potential, and that the boy himself, that he's able to motivate the boy himself to be a Ben Torah, and that he feels that he's really making, that he creates worlds, he creates B'nai Torah, and that's what he wants to do.
Is that right, Rav Bina?
Yeah.
Great.
So wait, so over the years, as the challenges gets more, you're having more fun now as you overcome them.
I don't think so far. He's a boy this year, without to say his name.
Name in the link below.
You want him to say the name?
No, thank you.
As I really gave up on him a month ago, and now he's flying. He's flying so good. As Rabbi Yoshua want to put him next month by Rabbi Wisner Shir. Shana Aleph. Reb Nachman in Breslev said, start many of his forum, Rebit Zaynech Nitkin Miyash. A Jew, you don't give up. You have to pray. You have to pray for every boy, every day in Ptach Libi B'Toratecha. There are 3 places I have kavonos in 18. Refaeinu, Shema Koleinu, and Ptach Libi B'Toratecha. To have boys for next year, and the boys that now in yeshiva to develop it.
So on the topic of that, does Bina want to share a Purim message for
The Bogrim and
the
for the parents.
Bogrim, the parents, and anyone
Dar
who sees
kiblu
it?
abimei Achashverosh, not to get drunk. And Kodesh Baruch Hu take out the chatufim and refuah shlema to the ptsuim. It's too much. Take Rabbi Taylor's son, what was patzua kasher, but now he's patzua kal, what we call it. How much post-trauma he has, how much skin issue he has. Every little recover is scary.
And there are many that are more severely injured.
And there are many take Goldenier's grandson, the famous skin doctor in Israel. His grandson, with his mother together, she is from Yeshivat Ramat Makshimim in Golan Heights. He lost 2 legs and part of his hand. How you can be, why do you want to live?
Rav Meidan's son.
Rav Medan's son, Rav Kustiner's son, Rav Weizmann grandson, so many people. My grandson yesterday told me, Dan, when he was in Gaza, he's a famous soldier from Eili who got killed 2 weeks ago. Ben Yaakov, his name?
Amisal something.
Amisar, Ben Yaakov, he was the head of Magen David Adom. Half hour before he got killed, he's together with him in a building in Gaza
They were in
talking.
the same apartment.
Same apartment. And then he went out and some Amalek came out from the pier and shot him. 6 children. A guy who did all the mitzvahs in Eli. I will finish with a good joke.
במעבר חד.
During Lebanon War, I was still in Yeshivat HaKotel. Don't censor this. I was still in Yeshivat HaKotel, and I was in Miluim, without to go the whole story, deep in Lebanon. And one of the guys from Yeshivat HaKotel see me. He said, Arav, tell me bracha. I said to him, listen, you hate so many chutznikas, and you're the Gabe, and you never gave aliyah to chutznikas. You're a piece of dreck. Don't worry, nothing will happen to you. Kodesh Baruch Hu take only the best soldiers. The best human being. You don't need my brachos. Purim Sameach.
אסור להוסיף עוד מילה אחת.
כן.
זהו.
אל תעשה את
Don't
הצזור.
worry.
And Rabbanit, that's
I don't know, somehow I'm a little focused on Amalek and the real live Amalek that we're dealing with. And someone showed me a few days ago a midrash from Tanaim. That means we're talking 2,000 years ago. What do you mean, Asher Korcha B'derech? That Amalek, then the biblical Amalek, they would make mechilot. Mechilot is tunnels. They would make mechilot and jump out of them as if they would plan, make the tunnel, jump out of them as if they're just happening. Asher Korcha B'derech. Nothing's changed. The same. We have the same Amalek today. I think a big message in the Megillah is Lech Knosset Kol HaYudim, the Tefillah, but not just Tefillah with everybody together. Matanot the Ish L'Reyehu, Matanot L'Avyonim, Matanot, Mishloach Manot, right? Mishloach Manot Ish L'Reyehu, which is only done to create harmony, to create peace, and also the Suda, Matanot L'Avyonim. Three of the mitzvot, and even the Megillah has to be berov am, right? You can't hear it. You're not really yotzei. You have to try to have it be in a big crowd. That we should all be together, which we're seeing a little bit. I think I see much more achdut here, and I think we have to continue in doing more and more mitzvot ben adam lechavero. I think that this will help us. That's the koach that helps against Amalek. And I just want to end with this beautiful Sfat Emet that I saw about 10 years ago, that he says that Mordechai, every day, Yom Yom, he would go, right, mitalech, Yom Yom, to see how Esther was doing. Why? And now the Midrash says she was his wife, but Sfat Emet speaks around the pasuk that she was a Yatomah. Now, it was a few years. She was in the makeup, and the tamrukim, and the oils, and the perfumes. This is a few years. Every day he would come and ask how Esther was doing, that as a Yatomah. And that b'zchut that, the Sfat Emet writes, b'zchut that was the koach of the Nes of Purim. So I think we see that this sense of Matanot Levyonim, helping the underprivileged, the weak, davening together, Mishloach Manot, all these mitzvot are powerful, and Bezrat Hashem, the schut from these mitzvot will help us to help the Chayalim, help the Chatufim, to release the Chatufim, the Ptsuim that we were talking about, and we should have the happiness for what was on Purim and what we've so far accomplished, and with the tikva and the emunah that we're gonna root out uproot the evil, Bezrat Hashem of Amalek, and it should be a freilacha, good Purim for everybody.
Amen.
Amen. I have one quick question here. So many years we've been doing this, and if you look at the old videos, you see Rav Meir's, his hair is not as white. I think this year we should have him give a message to the Bogrim too. Totally unprepared, ad lib.
Meaning we haven't made enough up. Let's make more things up that don't exist.
Come on.
Right, let's talk about toys. There's two toys that we have in the Jewish calendar, both associated with the Rabbanan Yomim Tovim. There's a toy associated with Hanukkah and a toy associated with Purim. The toy with Hanukkah is the Svivon, the dreidel, and the toy associated with Purim is the Gogot, the Ra'ashan, making the noise for Haman. And they both have something in common. They both spin round and round, but they're very different. The dreidel you spin from on top, and the Ra'ashan you spin from underneath. On Hanukkah we have the specialness that the Shemen burned. It was a supernatural miracle. We were able to see it. We saw that Hashem runs the world from on top. But on Purim there's something called Isarusa Dilatata, whatever that means, that we have to find our connection up to Hashem, and we celebrate that's the main part of Purim, that we were able to see, that we were able to find how Hashem runs the world from underneath. So we should be zecher, please God, to not have to give Divrei Torah in front of the Rosh Yeshiva and his Rebbetzin, and have a Freilich Purim. And remember that Kadosh Baruch Hu runs the world.
So we should be playing with toys. That's the message.
Well, there's another toy here. All these years, Bina hasn't done Dvar Torah of any kind, but this thing turns around.
You do realize that I can edit this?
Yes, but you should also give something. Here we go. There we go. Yeah. He's here now, by the way.
This will be a perfect ending. Chanukah